Welcome back, everybody. We're going to do a little target for today. We're going to fly the Homesick Angel, my B-17, flying with the 80th Squadron and the 509th Bomber Group online. Um, we are in the high formation in the middle, and today's date is the 21st of December, 1942. We're going to lay bombs on the harbor at Fax, Tunisia, and this is mission number 29. As you can see, or as you're about to see, I have the mission net chart all put out already. It's the same for those of you to watch the Screwball Express go through this. It's the same setup. Um, and we've got our resistance levels uh, already rolled for. Same with fighter coverage, same with weather, and the zones are all filled out. Flags rolled for us, and we're going to be dropping bombs manually in slightly uh, obscured conditions. So weather on takeoff is poor. We put ourselves in the 10th position because it really doesn't matter once you're figured out whether you're high, low, or middle, unless you're the leader of the group or the tail of the group. And I guess without any further ado, we make sure nobody has any jams or anything left over from the last mission. And B-17's in the right. We're on 6. We're looking good. Let's go ahead, pull the charts up, and take off. We have poor weather. We're on a D10. 3. Takeoff is okay. So takeoff okay. And I forgot to do one thing real quick, so bear with me. Let me pause this. All right, takeoff's okay. We're going to go to zone number 1. We have 100% cloud cover, so we will have to roll for mission recall. We get a 91, there'll be no mission recall. Mechanical failure, 15, there'll be no mechanical failure. I'm doing my typical can't type thing here. Contrails, so it doesn't matter because we have 100%. We still roll for them, and we have none. And we are in formation, and we are above 10,000 feet. We have no German resistance, so there'll be no fighters. No fighters removed, no fighter attacks, no evasive action, and no flak. Move to Zone 3. Zone 3, 100% again. We're going to roll for a mission recall, 69, there'll be no recall. Roll for mechanical failure, 66, there will be no mechanical failure, as you can see. Contrails. 1. We have contrails, though it will not matter, but we'll do our due diligence and continue to roll for them. All right, we're in formation at above 10,000 feet. We have light German resistance this time. So we're going to roll a d10. 2. We have 100% cloud cover. Oops, we don't need to roll that. We already have that. That's light. We have, we rolled a 2. Not token. Light resistance makes it a 1. And 1 will be 0. So we're going to have 0 waves, which means 0 planes, 0 fighters removed, 0 fighter attacks, 0 evasive action, and 0 flak level. Move to Zone 4. This can go south in a hurry, so don't think this is going to be a cake run. They can get you fast. Zone 4, 100% cloud cover again. We 0-5 Group is recalled due to weather over Europe. Mission is immediately aborted. Well, I'm going to pause this quick 'cause I believe that's the end of the mission already. I want to make sure there's no special rules in the 509th um, covering this, and I'll be right back. I'm going to forego that mission recall because this is a sticky point. I'm looking through the 509th. I don't see a special rule concerning the recalls, but I haven't seen any recalls in any of the after action reports since I've been on here. And if one plane gets recalled, the whole group would have to get recalled. And I think because of the sticky point of that, there is no recall in the 509th. But I don't see any rule saying that. So I'm going to play it as no recall. And I'll quit rolling for that because I just don't see it because they want it to be as if a whole squadron's flying, and you can't have one plane in the squadron get recalled and the rest not. The whole mission scrubbed. So we're gonna forgo that roll. And if I'm wrong, somebody can complain about it and put it in the um, comments, and I'll know for next time. But as for right now, to me, it doesn't make sense with an online gaming crew. My personal ones, I'll continue to roll for them. In fact, actually, while I was rolling, I mean reading, I saw in the special rules that we don't need to roll for contrails too. I'll continue to do that. But again, that makes sense because one plane wouldn't have contrails. So that's something they said they'd mention it in the notes, so I don't see it. So we're just going to go ahead and put no on contrails. And again, it really doesn't matter in this mission because there is no contrail. So I'm going to put no on all those. And that's one less thing we need to roll for. And I just doesn't make sense that you have one guy. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Post a comment and put me right. That way I don't like being wrong. But I'm a human, so I will be wrong sometimes. And this is one of those ones where I can't see anything to back my argument, so I'm just going to go with it. But we do roll for mechanical failure. 36. No mechanical failure. Still in zone 4 after my little rant. We're in formation above 10,000 feet. We have light German resistance to watch again. Screwball Express was tail end Charlie, so we had +1 in all this. So we got to see more bandits than what we're seeing with the Homesick Angel here. Rolling a d10, 7. This might net some. -1 for light is 6. And we are, that's it. 6 will be 1. So we get 1 fighter wave. And we are in zone 4. Zone 4, wave 1, outbound. And that will be 46. Yeah. These we've been getting a lot of. My last 2 missions for both of my planes have been a lot of no attacks and nuns. So we're rolling on the light. I roll no attacks at random. We get a random event. We go down to the random events. 2d6, 4, disrupted formation. The thinking here is that you are flying a very loose formation. The German fighters are targeting your 6 plane still because of it. This is different than being temporary distrusted. Okay. Okay. So, reading this one, disrupted formation. I got to put that down. Um, roll for attacking fighter waves. So that means we're going to have to roll again for that fighter wave, and we're going to add one on table 5 too for the rest of this campaign. So, or this mission, not campaign. So I get to re-roll 9. We're going to add one, which is 10, and we're going to subtract one for light. So we're going to have 2 waves now. So it's the same as if I got 3 waves. Reading the rules, or reading that, that's how I read that. So we're going to face 2 more waves now. All right. We just rolled with that. All right. Next wave roll on the light is 56. Here we go again. Or 65, I'm sorry. No, it is. 65. I might have been screwing that up. Sometimes you get used to playing games. 46, no. And some of them have the 1D or the 2D6 go 1 to 66 with instead of having a 61 or 65, 66, they have it or 66 only. But I rant. So we're going to be rolling for a 65. We got 110. We don't add any extras. We just get an extra roll for the waves now. So we get a 110 coming at us. Oh, come on, Greg, type. And he's coming at us from 12 o'clock level. My head's spinning right now. So we're going to find out how many German fighters are driven off by our fair coverage. 7, 1 and 1. So he will be driven off. All right, so we got a wave 3. 61, none. All right, so well, we saw one plane, but this is how I've been getting the rolls lately. Part of it's because we're facing light and medium resistance in these couple missions, so that increases your chance for not having them. And it's a 1 out of 6 chance anyway to get a random event, so it's quite possible to get them. I'm just on a string. So that's it. 0 attacks, 0 evasive action, 0 flak, move to zone 5. 100% cloud cover again. We're going to roll for mechanical failure. 03. That is a mechanical failure. Proceed to 43B for a B-17 and roll again. 55. Chin turret power, note F. We don't have a chin turret. We have a nose gun. And we have 2 cheeks, but no chin turret. There is no turret up there. That's a powered turret. We don't have a powered turret in the chin. We just have a single. Hmm. Just looking now. Chin turret. See, that would be on a G. So we don't have to worry about that one. That's not going to hurt us. We just have a nose gun. All right. So no, they turns out to be a non-factor. We'll put Z5. Chin turret NA. and we are in formation above 10,000 feet. Boy, I'm really confused with myself this game for some reason today. With all the weird things I'm running into. We have moderate resistance this time. So, and we get to add one still for our random event. On a D10, 2, 3 for the random event, minus 1 for, no, plus 1 for moderate is 4. 1 wave. And we roll into moderate. That'd be zone 5. Wave 1, outbound. 42. 42 is 4 C202s. Now we'll see no action. All right, 12 high, 12 low, 1030 level, and 6 o'clock level. All right, we're going to roll to see how many get driven off by our fair coverage. 11, 2 and 1. That'll be 2 planes. And we're going to put 2 driven off here. And I'm forgetting to do paperwork already. I got 110, escort intercepted. 2 202s, escort intercepted. We'll put the other 2 at damaged, undamaged right now. And before we go anywhere, I need to set that up. 12 high. 12 low. 1030 level. And 6 o'clock low. Yeah, 6 o'clock level. All right. And to get rid of, we're definitely getting rid of one of these. Let's get rid of the I definitely want to get rid of him. Let's get rid of him. All right. So now we go defensive fire allocation, 12 o'clock low, ball turret and nose. And then 6 o'clock level, tail gunner. Okay. Nose, ball, and tail. German fighter pilot skill, 12 o'clock is ace. At 6 o'clock is average. Bomber defensive fire, we'll go with the nose gun first. He rolls an 8. Minus 1 for an ace is 7. He is no power turret, so I believe that is a miss, and it is. And that brings up the ball turret. 4. That's a miss too. Tail gun. He's going to be a +1 for... No, he does not have powered. Tail gunner is going to be +2 for 6 o'clock. That's it. 202s don't get anything extra. +1, +2 for 6 o'clock. 5, 6, 7. Oh boy, power turret and he'd be in there. That's a miss. German offensive fire, start for 12 o'clock low. He needs a 9 or more, he's adding 1. 10, of course he's going to hit. 12 o'clock, 11, 2 hits. Effect modifiers for a 202. We'll be up here in the supplemental. I think I just used the basic MO109 when that happens. C202s are not in here. That's always been a little confusing for me, and I don't think it messes. So I'm going to use the ME109. 1 die 6, 2, roll it again, 4, that's a 1 hit, second roll, 3, roll it again, 6, that's 2 hits, so he's going to hit us twice. Alright, first hit coming from 12 o'clock low. No, we're not going to be 24, that's another one. 12 o'clock low. 7, superficial. Second damage from 12 o'clock low is 8, nose. 11, compartment heat. 5. Both heats out for the bombardier and the navigator. I think we're going to count that as a 10. And we'll go up here, put a superficial down, and knock them both out. That means we're going to go out of formation and low. Alright, that's the 2 hits from the 1. And we go to end, roll for collision, no collision, and he'll be back to see us. 202 from 6 o'clock level. 5, that's going to be a miss. Okay, 6 o'clock, that's going to be a 5. Yes, miss. And he rolls for a collision, does not collide, and he will not see us later. So returning is 5 and a 2. He's going to be at 9 o'clock level. And at 9 o'clock level, we will put the top ball and left waist on him. He might not have wanted to come back. 2 of them guys are my goods. Top ball and left waist. Okay. We'll go with the left waist first. -1, +1 for 9 o'clock. That's 0. 9, that's a hit. Hit damage against an MC202. Right there. 4. Not much. FCA, but we'll take an FCA. That helps. Every little bit helps. Left waist damages him. We'll go with the top turret next. 5 for ace. 5 for 9 o'clock. 6 for power turret. It's going to be a miss. And we'll go for the ball gunner next. 6, -1. Ace is 5, +1 for 9 is 6, +1 for power is 7. Not quite enough. That's a miss. So he's going to come back in and spray us from 9 o'clock. Oops, yeah, 2d6. And that's a stone cold miss. And he will roll for a collision and does not. Returns to the deck. See you never. And we survived that with three attacks. Light damage. No evasive action. Flight leg. No flak. We are going to now move down to 10,000 feet for our heaters being out. We go to zone 6. And I'll get out my checklist so I can make sure I do this properly. Move into the target zone. Target zone weather is poor. Target visibility is slightly obscured. Mechanical failure is there, 99. No mechanical failure. We are actually, if we drop down, we're no longer in formation. So we are out of formation. And we are below 10,000 feet. And we're going to put a little piece up here. B-17. Out of formation. We're going to add a ME-109 at 12 o'clock level. And a B-17 up. No, below 10,000 feet. So anytime we're over land, we're going to have to roll for light flak. And I include that in the target, so that means we're going to have to roll additional flak each time. So I may be playing that wrong, but it's supposed because you're flying low, not just over the target, but over all the other areas. So on the way back, and then at this point, because we're going immediately down the low, we're going to have to face that extra light. So we are out of formation. Nice. German resistance is moderate. German waves. Going to add one for our random event. 6, 7, 8, 9, 2 waves. We have no fighter cover, so we will be removing none. Zone 6. Wave 1. Outbound. And the first wave is going to be 65. That doesn't sound very good. Not bad. 2 C202s, and we also get an ME-109 at 12 o'clock level. And 2 C202s at VD, and it doesn't sound very good, does it? 6 o'clock low. All right, let's set that up. And did that vertical dive have a? We'll go by the rules. ME-109 at 12 o'clock level. We'll use the Italian. And 202 vertical dive. And a 6 o'clock low. All right. Nobody's driven off. Defensive fire allocation. We'll start with the 12 o'clock level. Top turret. Nose gun. All right. And we'll skip one down to the 6 o'clock low. Ball turret and tail guns. And the vertical dive. Vertical dive. This may not be driven off, but the top turret and the radio room. The radio room will actually get involved in this. I think that's all I'm going to go for. So my lefts and my rights are the only ones that don't use ammo. Okay. Start up here 12 o'clock. He is a green. We'll go to the vertical dive. He's green. And we'll go to 6 o'clock. He's average. Bomber defensive fire. We'll start with the nose gun. 10. That's going to be a hit against an ME-109. He's a single gun, but that's not going to make a difference. He rolls a 3. FCA. A hit, not a good hit, but oh, and I forgot to do, I'm forgetting a lot tonight. We damaged one of those 202s last time. And 2 were driven off. And 1 just out and out missed us. Okay, there we go. Now we got an ME-109 and 2 CO2s again, so I got to put them in. Okay. Now we've got 1 damaged too, so I can actually take that back out. 2 and 2 now. Top turret. He's going to roll 5, 6, 7. I don't think he gets anything else, so I think that's a miss. Power turret and functioning power turret and the green +2. He's an ME-109, so that doesn't give us any extras. Boo. He misses. Alright, let's go down to the tail. Start with the tail gunner. 6, 7 to 8 for 6 o'clock. That's going to be a hit. Hit damage against the 202. Right there. 7. FBOA. So we can make another one of those damaged. Okay, and that was my tail gunner and a ball turret. He gets a +1 for power turret. +2 for 6 o'clock is +3. That's going to make that a 9. That's going to be a hit. Again, we go to the C202 charts. And we have 6 on the 202 FCA. So we'll add an FCA to that. And ball gunner's done. We're not getting the kills, but we're letting them know we're here. Vertical dive against the radio. He's going to add 1 for being green. And then -3 for vertical dives. So that's going to be -2. And that's going to be a miss. All right. So 1 C202 makes it through undamaged. 109 damaged. 202 damaged. All right, let's go to German offensive fire. We'll start at 12 o'clock, subtracting 2. 9 goes down to 7. He misses. 10. We got to check this. Collision. 10, 11 for the pilot being green. Back down to 10 for not scoring any hits. So there's no collision. All right, let's go down to the 6 o'clock. That's -3. 6, that's a miss. Roll for a collision. No collision. Return him to deck. Okay, 2 misses. Vertical dive. He needs a 9 or more. He's subtracting 1 for being green. 10, 9 gets the hit. Vertical dive, 3. That's going to be 3 hits. Hit effects modifier from a CO202. We're using the 109. 1 is 3. Roll again. That's 1 hit. Second die is 6. That's 2 more. That's 3. Third die is 3. Roll again. Superficial and 3 hits. So actually we'll call that 4 hits and put a super down. And we also had 2 misses. God, I wish I could type. Okay, first hit from vertical dive. 5, pilot compartment. 6, superficial. That's 2 supers. Let's put them in before we forget. Okay. From vertical dive, second hit, 8. Going for the nose. 7, superficial. And the last hit from vertical dive, 9, Bombay. That's scary because we haven't dropped yet. 8, superficial. I'll take that. And he will roll for a collision. 11, 12, possible collision. 6. Oh, good Lord. Here we go. Collision. Fighter collides with the bomber. Roll once on table 512. Or table 514 under the proper clock position of the attacking fighter. Vertical dive. 512 or 514. Okay. 4. That's waste. All right, so we go back to the collision chart. If the result's superficial, the fighter misses, there's no collision. Flak burst inside a plane. Oh boy. So burst inside a plane. And I'm going to call this up because I don't remember it well enough. And of course I got to find my way through all my artwork and everything to get to my rolls. And then I got to open that with Edge because Acrobat locks up. And that is 6-5. I probably is the end of the Homesick Angel. Flak burst inside a plane. When a VIP result is rolled, it has the following. All crewmen in this compartment are KIA. So the waste is my ball gunner, my 2 ball gunner and my 2 waste gunners. haven't even started the second wave yet. Collision. BIP. Let's see. Right waist, left waist, and ball turret KIA. That's going to be how many Peckham points each for KIAs? Not good. KI. That's 30 total points right there. Then we go to, back to the rules. If the area hit is a wing, the tail, or the pilot compartment, the bomber dives out of control to the ground and the remaining crewmen immediately bail out. We are not. We're a waste. If the bomb bay is hit with the bomb still aboard, the bomber explodes and the entire crew is KIA. We are not. We're the waste. If the area hit is the nose, empty bomb bay, radio room, or waste, the following occurs. Bomber immediately falls out of formation. We're already out of formation. No evasive action is possible for the bomber. Okay, I don't use that anyway. So far, that's not going to hurt me. The bomber must spend 2 turns in each upcoming zone. Okay, 2 turns in each zone. Let's make a note. That's going to suck. And what else? Yeah, we've got to spend 2 turns in this zone even after we turn around. Remembering also that we get to sit through light flak extra too. So this is getting hairy in a hurry. The bombers assumed to have received every damage result possible on the damage table for that compartment. Okay. And the bomber is a write-off. So yes, I am correct in that. He will be a write-off if we survive this. So we've got to go back now to B-17 damage, waste, oxygen supply. All oxygen supplies are out. Let's shrink this up a little bit so we can do this. Left, right, and ball are out. Well, there's got nobody left alive there to worry about that. Both guns are inoperable. We know that because we've got nobody to man them. There's going to be a lot of Peckham points, by the way. Left waist gunner is dead. Right waist gunner is dead. Ball turret is inoperable. Heaters are all out. Control cables. I guess that's just one hit. It says assume that all have been rolled. So we're going to have to go with control cables 1. If I'm wrong on that, somebody please drop me a line. So I'm going to need another line here. All right. Well, actually, let's just start looking up Peckham points, and we'll just make this one big BIP damage. Burst in plane. There we go. 5. 100. I don't have to do anything. Plus other damage per combat or collision charge. Yes. Okay. So we got 100 points right off the bat. Plus the 330 for BIP 100. Nice. Okay. So then we've got to look at guns inoperable. And they're both singles and they're twins. So that's another 40 points right there. Guns inoperable. Very nice. I'm loving it. Heaters out. Heating systems 3. each hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and O2. So that's another 60 point. Heat and O2 out. $60. And ball turret mechanisms. I think that's it. That's probably enough. Um, Needless to say, the fighter's not coming back around either. Just saying. So he's gone. That's a greenie for you. Okay, so that's the end of that wave. Nice. I'm going to post real quick a quick comment on the quick comments online here. All right. So let's get our. Sorry about that. That's bad news. Bad news travels fast. We got to get that out there. Next wave against my already riddled plane. We need to take the ball turret and both wastes and put them over here. Don't want to be allocating something that's not there anymore. Okay, we are looking for the second wave in zone 6, and we are moderate. 35. No breaks now. 1C202, and we are out of formation, so we get an extra ME109. And that's at 12 o'clock level. And we got a C202 at 3 o'clock low. All right, and nobody's going to be driven off. ME109, 12 level. C202 at 3 o'clock low. And that really sucks because everybody that could get to him is gone. All right, enough bitching, Greg. Let's get in here. 1109 there. I guess it's safe to say that C202 was damaged in that. I'm not going to call that a kill because we didn't kill him. He killed himself. I'm going to mark him as damaged. And then we have another CO2 undamaged right now. Okay, so let's go back to our... Nobody's going to be driven off. Defensive fire allocation, 12 o'clock level. Top turret and a nose gun. At least we got that going for us. If they could start firing, maybe that would be nice. 3 o'clock low. Ball turret and right waist, none of which are alive. We're also going to bring the tail up here and put a passing shot on him. Nose, top, tail. All right, German fighter skill. He's going to be green. They scare me now. And he's going to be an ace. Oh, great. Ace coming in where we can't get to him. I like it. We'll go with the nose gun first against a 109 greenie. He's going to add 1. 8, 9, that's going to be a hit. 7, FBOA. Nose gun's done. Top turret, +1, +2. He's got a power turret and he's against the greenie. 6, not going to be good enough. He misses. Nobody firing down there, so it's a German turn. We get the 109. We're going to put him as damaged. All right, German just coming in from 12 o'clock. He's going to be -3. 7, misses. Check for collision. No collision. Returns to deck. Not yet. After the collision, he's got to put up with my passing shot, and that's going to be a miss. Now he returns to deck, never to be seen again. Okay. And that was 109 damaged. Boy, I can't type. Did I say that before? 3 o'clock. He's going to be looking for an 8 or more, and he's going to add 1. 4, that's going to be a miss. Check for a collision. No collision. He returns to deck. Well, we'll take that. 2 misses. That's 2 attacks. So now, I got to do 6B over here. I'm going to do something stupid like putting the extra columns over here for the way back. So we got to spend a regular turn and a bad turn, another turn there. So let's put 5B, 4B, 3B, 2B, and that'll be it. Okay. This is getting very hairy. So, now we're going to check for the flak. And first off, we're going to check for Z6 extra flak because we're low. So I'm going to call low flak. And then we're going to roll 3 times, hoping not to get boxcars or snake eyes because it is light. Oh boy. And we got boxcars. And still we got 1 hit. Nice. Light flak, we already know that. 6, only 1 hit. And that's going to be 9. Waste. Well, the good news is there is no waste left to hit. So that's going to be a superficial. Pretty soon my plane's going to fall in half, though. All right, now we're going to roll for Zone 6 target flak. Got to be specific here. And that will be like medium flak. So we're going to have to roll 3 times. Now we need 2, 3, 11, or 12. Actually, we don't need 2, 3, 11, or 12. 1 is 9. 2 is 9. 3 is, wow, 9. 3 misses. Okay. So we got that done. Bomb run. We are going to be 6. We are out of formation. That's 3. and we're bombing manually, so we're down to 3. Bombardier's been with us more than 5 missions, so we're all right there. Down to 3 still. We're at a disrupted formation. Down to 2. Off target. That, well, our planes falling to pieces around us, so I'm all right with that. And I forgot to put high down here and 10 right here. And get rid of the 50 because we're definitely not getting the 50. We are not on target. Bombing accuracy off target. 10. 10%. I'll take that. That's not bad. All right. Then determine additional flak. Well, now we go to zone 6 flak outbound. Target flak O, and I got to keep track of all of this because it's or actually inbound now. And the target flak going out is light, so we're going to roll 3 times, hoping not to get snake eyes or boxcars. And we got a 6, 7, and an 8, so that's 3 misses. We also will roll 1 more time for our zone 6 out of formation tag, low altitude flak. Again, looking for, or not looking for, snake eyes or boxcars. 9, 8, and 5. Again, we're fortunate there. We get 3 more misses. Okay, now turn around and head for home. Well, we kind of already did that. I took care of my both flaks for this turn. Okay, so we got light. And we'll put that down in the homeward bound one. We did that, did a little out of turn, but that's okay. That's going to be just fine. 6B. The weather is going to still be poor, 100%. We have to roll for mechanical failure. No mechanical failure. We don't worry about contrails. We are out of formation. We are below 10,000 feet. Oops, actually I want that to go down. Not used to filling out the chart this way, so I'm doing things kind of ass backwards right now. And we'll pull the out and the yes over there. Okay, because we got to roll for this twice. German Air Force resistant module is still moderate. So fighter ways for the first moderate roll. 3, 4 for our random event. 5 for designated target. 6 for moderate. 1. Could be worse. 1 wave. Zone 6. A. Wave 1 inbound. And we get an extra ME-109 on this too, so let's not forget that. 45. 1 JU-88 and an ME-109. 12 o'clock level. And JU-88, 3 low. Nobody is going to be driven off. So let's set that up. 12 o'clock level, WME 109. And a JU88. We'll use the German one at 3 o'clock low. Again, nobody can touch him. Number of German, nobody's driven off. Defensive fire allocation, 12 o'clock level is going to be top and nose. And we can put him up there for a passing shot. 3 o'clock low, again, we cannot touch him. Ball turret right waist are both gone. German fighter skill, 12 o'clock is green. And 3 o'clock is average. Bomber defensive fire, we'll go to the nose gunner first. He's going to be adding 1. 9, that's going to be a hit against an ME-109. 9, destroyed, nose gunner. Nice. Oh, nose top, tail didn't fire yet. I forgot to put that in earlier. Nose and top, tail didn't fire yet, so he doesn't get charged. And that will be ME-109 destroyed. And a JU-88 undamaged so far. Okay, I think we've got everything right there. So the ME-109, 109 KIA, and that was nose gun. Oh, nose gun is being fired by my bombardier always. Okay. So, top's done. Don't worry about him. He's done. He's gone. Oh. And that brings up the JU-88, and he's going to fire at us. From 3 o'clock, he needs 8 or more. 4, he's going to miss. Roll for a collision. 10. 9 for missing. So he's not going to hit us. That's a return to deck. That would only add insult to injury. So we got 1 miss. And KIA for, finally got a KIA for a plane. So that's it for waves. We got 1 attack. Wave 1, how many attacks? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 attacks on the way in. 1 attack on the way out. No evasive action. Alright, now the way out, again, moderate, waves. 4, 5 for our randomized event, 6 for being the target, 7 for being moderate, 1 wave. And again, we have no fighter escort, no fighters removed. And let's see what our wave is. Moderate. 24. 3 109s now. That'll be zone 6. B. Wave 1. Inbound. 3 ME 109s. 12 o'clock level. 3 o'clock high. At least we can get to him. And VC. Alright, nobody's leaving, so we're going to set that up. Vertical climb. 12 o'clock level. And 3 o'clock high. Alrighty. Nobody driven off. Defensive fire. 12 o'clock. Level is top and nose. Top and possibly our tail. Okay. 3 o'clock level. Top turret, ball turret, right waist. Well, I'm going to put the top turret on him just to get somebody out there. And then vertical climb, not dive, Greg. Vertical climb. Vertical climb will be ball turret. And we can't see him, so he gets a freebie. Fighter pilot skill starting at 12 is green. 3 is average. Climb is ace. Oh, that's going to hurt. All right. Defensive fire. We'll go with the nose gun. 10. Well, it took a while, but there went my mandatory sneeze. Hit damage against an ME-109. Shame it wasn't a twin. We'd add 1. 11. Don't need to. Nose gun. Just got his second kill. Nose gun. Forgot to mark off his ammo. Tail gunner's not going to have to shoot. He goes down in flames. ME-109. BB again. So we will adjust that. ME-109. 3 of them. We got 2 of them at this point that are probable. And undamaged. Okay. ME-109 coming from 3. You just face the top turret. Top turret gets 1 for power turret, 1 for 3 o'clock. That's adding 2. 7, 8, 9. That's going to be a hit. It's also a twin against a 109, so we're going to add 1 in this chart. 7, 8. FBOA. So we're going to put down a 109 damaged. And we'll make a note of that down here. And now the Germans get their turn. 3 o'clock first. He's going to be subtracting 2, and he needs an 8 or more. 8. Subtracting 2 is 6. Check for collision. No collision. He returns to deck. We got 1 miss. All right. The guy coming from the vertical climb. He needs a 7 or more, and he's an ace, so he's adding 1. 8. He's going to hit us. Vertical climb. 9. 2 hits. Modifies for a 109. 6. Oh, not 6. 5 is a 1. 6 is 2 more, so that's going to be 3 hits. All right, 3 hits from the vertical climb. Instruments. 8. Elevators. Elevators are out. Nice. I believe that's 10. Let's just go ahead and knock them both out. Okay. Second roll from the vertical climb. 8. Nose. 6. Bombardier. 6. KIA. Well, he's not going to get credit for any kills either. Oh boy. That is another 10 points. All right. Third, let's go ahead and take that nose gun out of there right now. Actually, we'll leave the nose gun in there. I could only fire either a cheek or the nose gun right now because we've only got the nav up there. And we got one more hit coming from the vertical climb. 9. Bombay. You can hit that all you want now. The bombs are out. 11. Bombs. No effect. Put a super down. And that is it, as if that's not enough. And that will bring check for a collision. He will not collide, and he will come back to see us. He's going to come back 4-4. 130 low. All right, we'll go into our defensive fire. 130 low. Will be ball turret, right cheek. That's it. Ball turret and right cheek. Right cheek we can fire. We have the nav up there. He'll jump right over there. And ball turret we're not able to because he's out. So we at least get the right cheek on him. It will knock off right cheek ammo. Hope that was left cheek. Well, at this point it ain't going to matter. 8 -1 for the ace makes it a miss. He comes in from 130. Needs a 9. Adds 1. 7, 8. That's a miss. Roll for a collision. No collision. See you later. 2 misses. That'll be 3 attacks on that one. And no evasive action. And we already did the flak for the way out. So we move to Zone 5. This is going to take a long time. This will be a lengthy video. Zone 5A. Yes, I know it's going to get trivial here. Mechanical failure. 27 is no. We are out of formation and below 10,000 feet. Number of fighters, again, we have, but at least this time we've got coverage. We got moderate. And we're adding what? 3, 4 for our random event. 5 for being moderate. That's 1 wave. And we're going to check out what that wave is on the moderate chart. 61. We ain't getting them rolls now, are we? Get out of here. 61 is none. Yeah, we did. We got one. Zone 5A. Wave 1 inbound. None. So we're not even going to roll then for how many fighters removed. But we are over Germany. So we're going to have to roll for the light flak. Z5A. Low flak. Inbound. And we'll roll 3 times. 6, 10, and 6. That'll be 3 misses. All right. 5B. All right, so mechanical failure. 36, no mechanical failure. No contrails. We're out of formation. We're below 10,000 feet. We have moderate German resistance. We're going to roll for how many German fighters? We're going to add 1, 0. That's a 10. We're going to see 3 waves. You knew this was going to happen. We have fair escort. Let's roll for our number of Germans driven off first. 9. 1 and 1. So at least we lose 1 from each wave. And let's go zone 5B. Wave 1 inbound. And then we're going to drag that down 3. I'm running out of room to do this. I'm going to have to move things around. Let's move all my charts down. Way down here. There we go. All right, first wave. Moderate. 25. A 190A, and of course, as always, our ME 109. All right, so we got an ME 109 at 12 o'clock level, and FW 190 at 12 o'clock level, flooding the zone. All right, so I'm actually going to get rid of the 190. I don't like the 190s, especially coming from the front, because they are harder to penetrate. So we're going to have to say 190 driven off. And we're still 1 undamaged at this point. Okay. So that just leaves the 109. I'll put him in at 12 level. Defensive fire allocation. That's going to be top, nose, and put a tail up there for a passing shot. Fighter skill 1, green. Nose gunner will be the first. 8, 9, that's going to be a hit. Straight up on the chart. That is our nav now firing. 6, FCA. And he damages them, so we can make another ME 109 damaged. Oops. Top turret. It's 4. That's going to be a miss. So he's going to come in and attack us. -2 from 12 o'clock. 7, 5. He's going to miss us. 10, 11 for being green. 10 for not scoring any hits. Put the 109 damaged. Oops, not so fast. We still might get lucky and get a passing shot here. So he doesn't collide with us. Take off the tail gun. Passing shot, gonna miss, and he goes home. Okay, wave 2. One of these will be driven off also. Under the moderate, 44. 3 C202s and our ever-present ME109. And the C202s will be coming in at 9 level, 1030 high, and 12 o'clock low. I'm going to get rid of the 12 o'clock low C202. Alright, so that gives me a C202 driven off, 2 more undamaged, and 1 more 109 undamaged. 109 at 12 o'clock level. Um, 9 o'clock level and 1030 high. And 1030 high. Okay. Allocation. We'll start at the 12 level, top and nose. 1030 high. Top turret, left waist, left cheek. We don't have left waist, and left cheek can't be manned if we fire the nose. Let's put the nose back. We'll put the left cheek over here, and we'll put the tail gunner on him, passing shot. 9 o'clock level. Top turret, ball turret, left waist. Put the top over here, put the left cheek back, put the nose up here. That's what we got. That's what we're going to have to go with. Nose and top, tail if he's got to take a passing, and he's going to because nobody can fire at him. So I'll mark off his ammo now. Okay, German fighter, pilot skill, start at 12 o'clock. Average, 1030, green, 9 o'clock, average. Defensive fire, nose gun. Straight up roll, 7's a miss. 9 o'clock. He adds 1 for being at 9 o'clock. And another for power turret, that's adding 2. 7, 8, 9, that's going to be a hit against an M202. And that's going to be a 4 FCA. So we'll put a damaged on a 202. And get rid of one of them healthy ones. Okay. Here comes the Germans. 12 o'clock. 7. That's going to be a 9. He misses. No collision. See you never. Alright, 1030. He needs a 9 or more. He's green, subtracting 1. 8, misses. No collision. Passing shot. 6 is going to miss. See you never. 2 misses. 9 o'clock. He needs an 8 or more, subtracting 1. 7, misses. No collision, returns to deck. 3 misses. There were no return attacks. So we got 3 attacks on that one. That's 4 attacks so far. Wave 3, moderate. 56. I was going to say I could use one of them lucky rolls, and we just got one. 2, random event. Would have been nice to have a lady luck, but I don't have any of them anymore. Random event. 8. German captured B-17, shadows your formation. Add 1 to 5-2 for the next zone only. Random event, enemy, B-17. +1, 5-2. Okay, well, 4 attacks. No evasive action. Flak level. Zone 5B. Low flak. Inbound. 12 is a hit. 5 is not. 3 is not. 1 hit. We are getting hammered. Six is only 1 hit. The area affected will be 4. Radio room. B-17. Radio room. 5. Radio. Radio's out. Well, if that's the worst that can happen. And see how many Peckham points that is. It really doesn't matter at this point, but this is the 509th, and I have to report. Right there. That's a regular 3 hit, system hit. That's 10. Okay. That was A and B. We move on finally to Zone 4. From 4A, we roll for mechanical. No mechanical failure. We are out of formation and below 10,000 feet. We have light German resistance. And we're adding +1 for our first random event, plus another 1 for a random event. 6, 7, 8, 7 for being light, 1 wave. All right. That 1 wave, well, let's go to Zone 4A. Wave 1, inbound. And the good news is we are over and our friendly territory, so we will no longer have to roll for flak. And light chart 14. Well, we get another ME 109 at 12 o'clock level. You guessed it. And another CO2. C202 at 130 high. All right, let's see how many get driven off here. Fair coverage, 9, 1 and 1. Okay, so 12 o'clock level, 130. Actually, it doesn't matter. I think we're going to get the same. 130 high is going to be top turret, right waist, right cheek. We don't have a right waist. And 12 o'clock level is going to be a top turret and nose gun. and we can only fire one of those anyway. So it's a matter of, do I want to face the 109 or the 202? I'll go for the 202. We'll go with the 109 driven off. All right, so we'll put down a driven off 109, and we will put down an undamaged 202. And the 202 will come in at 130, I forgot already, 130 high. I wasn't expecting this long of a video. It turns into a double mission when you're flying twice in each zone. So here we're going to put our 130 high, we're putting the top and the right waist on. And that right, no, 130 high, right cheek. And the top. Top and right cheek. Alright, German fighter pilot skill, average. Bomber defensive fire, we'll go right cheek first. 8 should be a hit. Hit damage against a C-202. We'll be right here. 6 FCA. And top turret, firing against the same. 5, he gains 1 for power turret, but that's just not going to be enough. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put, yeah, he can continue, so I'm not going to put anything down yet. German, offensive fire, oh, 130, almost forgot. We can put a passing shot on him. German offensive fire. 9. -1 is 8, coming from 130. That's a miss. So he's going to roll for a collision. No collision. Going to roll for the passing shot. Misses. Return him to the... yeah, he missed. Return him to the deck. That's the end of that wave. We don't have to worry about flak. So we had 1 attack. No evasive action, no flak. We go to 4B. We roll for mechanical failure. 1-1, no mechanical failure. We are out of formation below 10,000 feet. We have light resistance. We're going to roll for German waves. We got to roll again, +2, 1 for the first random event, and we're still in that zone for 1 in the second random event, and then we're going to subtract 1 for light, so we're going to add 1. 7, 8, 2 waves. And we have fair fighter coverage. Zone 4B. Wave 1, inbound. Drag that down for a second wave. Be nice to get some of them lucky rolls again. I haven't seen many of them this time. Wave 1. Coming at you. Light. 2. 1-1. None. There's one of them. Alright. Wave 2. 46. There's the other one. Random event or no attacks. No attacks. Very nice. So, out of 2, 0 driven away, 0 attacks, 0 evasive action, 0 flak. Alright, we move to Zone 3. Zone 3A, we check for mechanical failure. 80, no mechanical failure. We are out of formation below 10,000 feet. We have no German resistance. So everything is 0 on the way down. We will go to 3B, roll for mechanical failure. 65, no mechanical failure. We are out of formation below 10,000 feet. We have no German resistance. 0 fair still. 0, 0, 0, and 0. We now go to zone 2. We might make it home. It's not going to be pretty, but we might make it home. Rolling for mechanical failure in zone 2. 91, no mechanical failure. We are out of formation below 10,000 feet. We have light German resistance. We're only adding 1 now. 5, 6, minus 1 for light is 5. So we only have 1 wave in this one. We have fair coverage. The wave will be, that's zone 2A. Wave 1 inbound. And that will be 44. 3 C202s, and of course our friendly ME109 at 12 o'clock level. And 3 C202s. And I forgot to put 202 damaged over here. And take another one over there. And put another one down there. Keep my paperwork straight. 3 C202s at 9 high. 1030 level. And 12 o'clock low. Okay. Now we find out how many are driven off. Fair coverage. 9. That's 1 and 1. Better than nothing. So one of these will be driven off. I'm going to go with the ME109. Not really making a difference, so we'll just go with that. And that makes 3 C202s undamaged right now. We'll make that 5. Let's set them up. C202 in 9 high. 1030 level. And 12 o'clock low. Defensive fire, 12 o'clock low. Ball turret is out, nose gun. We're not going to use him on that one. We're going to use the tail gun. Yeah, we will. We'll use the nose gun on that. And we're going to use the tail gun for passing shot on 1030 level. 1030 level. Top turret, maybe. Left cheek can't. 9 o'clock high. Top turret, I'm going to move the top turret down on him. So top, nose, and tail. German fighter pilot skills start at 12 o'clock. That's ace. 10:30 is an ace. 9 o'clock is an ace. Very nice. Bomber defensive fire. We'll start up here with the nose gun. 6 is a miss. We'll do it down here to 9 o'clock top turret. He adds 1 for 9 o'clock, 1 for power um, turret. That's 2. Subtract 1 for ace. We're going to add 1. 9. That's a hit. Against a 202. He's the same as a 109. So basically, I'm going to call +1 on that because he's twin turrets. 6, 7. FBOA. 1 damaged. So let's put it damaged on that. 202 damaged. Alright. And him back. And that means Germans get to go. German attack coming from 12 o'clock. +1. Snake eyes. He misses. Rolls for a collision. No collision. Return to deck. See you later. 1 miss. The guy at 1030. He adds 1 is 8. That's a miss. Roll for collision. No collision. Got to pass our passing shot. 9. Tail gun is not a power. And he loses 1 for a passing shot against a fighter from coming from 12 o'clock. So that's -1. It goes to 8. 7 for the ace. That's it. That's a miss. So he's out of there. Return to deck with another miss. Looking promising. This guy, he's going to add 1 and subtract 2. So that's a -1 from 9 o'clock. That's going to be a hit. That's going to be a hit. 10. That's a hit. 9. 2 hits. We use 109. 1. That's supplemental. 2 supplemental hits. I can take that. Or it's not supplemental, superficial. We are getting hammered. Doesn't matter as long as we get back. 2 superficial hits. He will not come back to see us. Roll for a collision. No collision. Return to deck. Delete. And we made it through them. That's 3 attacks. Zero evasive action. 0 flak. And I forgot. We got to put... I think I already did the damage on him. Yes. Okay, so we now go to Zone 2B. Mechanical failure. 0-2. Wouldn't have it any other way. 0-2 is a mechanical failure. With condition over plane, it does not surprise me. That's 2d6. 2d10. 66 is top turret power. Top turret gunner cannot traverse or elevate his gun. The gunner may attempt to fix the fault in the next zone by taking 1 turn. In the next zone, not this zone. So we've got to put, and that's not going to matter because that's our landing zone. Zone 2B. Inbound. Mech fail. TT power. Probably 10. Our plane is just at this point falling apart. Alright, top turret power. Okay. Formation, we're out of formation. We're below 10,000 feet. We got light resistance. And we're going to roll for that now, adding 1 for our one previous random event. 4, 5, minus 1 is 4, 1 wave. Zone 2B. Wave 1, inbound. Would be nice to get one of them lucky rolls. 13. Nope, not going to happen. Excuse me. ME 109 at 12 o'clock level. And 2 G50s. 1 at 12 o'clock high. And 1 at 3 o'clock low. We could still get rid of these guys. Let's go down to Germans driven off by fair cover. 4. That's going to be 2 and 1. Better than nothing. And the 2 we will get rid of will be let's get rid of the 109. You know what? No, let's make it simple. 2 G50s driven off. And I got to add another column in here. Put G50 there. 2, 0, 0. And we're going to put another 109 over here and undamaged. Draw a 109 up to 12 o'clock level. Allocate our defensive fire. Top turret, nose gun. And tail with the passing shot. Getting awful quiet in our bird here because of all the KIAs. These guys are busy as shit, and they're wondering if he's even alive back there because they haven't. Well, they keep hearing him coming through. Somehow, with all the damage there, the intercom never came out, so we're getting lucky on that. German fighter skill. He's a greenie. That might help us get him out of there. Defensive fire, we'll go with the nose gunner first. +1 for green. 9, that's a hit. Damage against the 109. 12, nose gunner, and that would be our nav. 109 KIA. We'll chalk that up to the nav. So 109, 1, another probable 3. He goes down in flames. And 0 attacks. That was the only wave we got. Okay, so 0 attacks. 0 evasive action, 0 flak. We go into the landing zone. Finally, yes, I know, sorry, it's a long video. It is poor weather, and we are going to land. We need a really good roll because we have elevators and everything else out. So 6. Okay, let's go through these slowly. Our engines are still operating. We don't have bombs on. Landing gear is still intact. Poor weather takes us down to a 5. Elevators are out. Will take us down to 4. That's it. We land safe despite the damage. Holy crap. All right. Well, now I can go ahead and let you guys go. Actually, we have some KIAs to roll for, so let's do that real quick. Posthumously, Bombardier. First KIA on an ME 109. 8 denied. I'm going to put a D next to that. Second KIA on an ME 109. 11 shared. 1/3. Oh boy. Format cells. Make that a text. And the nav had a kill. And he rolls an 8. Denied. Oh boy, add insult to injury. Alright, that's it. 2.7 denied. 0.3 destroyed. Nice. That'll be it, guys. Thanks for joining me. Sorry for the long video, but these things happen. And somehow the Homesick Angel managed to make it home, but she's written off. All right. And we have 4 crewmen to replace. So thanks for joining me. I guess I'll write all this up tomorrow because it's very late at this point. And you all have a great night.